The Last Glacier. Chapter 1. The Warm Wind. Arctic Circle, an icy expanse with shimmering glaciers stretching to the horizon. The sound of cracking ice and distant howling wind fills the air. Frost, a large and majestic polar bear with a coat as white as snow, and his cub Snowflake, a curious and energetic bundle of fur. "Papa, why is the ice so wet today? It's like the sun is having a bath with us," Snowflake playfully said. "It's the warm wind, my little flake. The world is changing and our home is melting away." "But Papa, the ice always comes back, right?" Snowflake innocently said. "It used to, my dear. It used to," Frost pausing said. Frost with a hint of sadness said. Frost watches the horizon, where large chunks of ice break away and fall into the ocean. His eyes reflect both concern and determination. Chapter 2. The Journey South. Frost leads Snowflake carefully across the cracked ice. They pause at the edge of a wide crevasse, filled with frigid water. "How do we cross this, Papa?" Snowflake, peering into the crevasse, said, "We must find a way around it. Stay close to me, Snowflake," Frost determinedly said. They move cautiously along the edge, looking for a narrower crossing. The ice creaks ominously beneath their paws. "What if the ice breaks?" Snowflake nervously said. "I won't let anything happen to you. Just trust me," Frost reassuringly said. They find a narrow spot where the crevasse can be jumped. Frost leaps across effortlessly, then turns to encourage Snowflake. "You can do it. I'm right here," Frost softly said. Snowflake gathers courage and leaps, landing safely next to Frost. The two share a moment of relief before continuing their journey. Chapter 3. The Encounter. Frost and Snowflake stop to rest, but their peace is interrupted by a growl. A large, scarred polar bear emerges from behind an ice ridge. "This is my territory. You need to leave," Stranger Bear growling said. "We mean no harm. We're just passing through," Frost, standing protectively in front of Snowflake, said. The Stranger Bear lunges at Frost. A fierce struggle ensues, with Frost fighting to protect Snowflake. The ice beneath them cracks and shifts. "Papa, be careful!" Snowflake, panicked, said. Frost, using his experience and determination, finally overpowers the stranger and forces him to retreat. Breathing heavily, Frost limps back to Snowflake, who rushes to his side. "Papa, you're hurt," Snowflake tearfully said. "I'm okay, little flake. We need to keep moving," Frost weakly said. Chapter 4. The Hidden Path. Frost and Snowflake find a small cave in the canyon where they can rest and regain their strength. Frost lies down, exhausted and injured from the fight. "Papa, you need to rest. You're hurt," Snowflake, concerned, said. "Just a little rest, Snowflake. We'll be safe here for a while," Frost, wincing, said. Snowflake snuggles close to Frost, their fur mingling for warmth. The sound of the wind howling outside is distant, muffled by the ice walls. "Papa, will we find a new home?" Snowflake, whispering, said. "We will, Snowflake. We'll find a place where the ice is still strong and the waters are calm," Frost softly said. As they rest, Frost begins to think of the future and the uncertain journey ahead. He knows the dangers are far from over, but he is determined to protect his cub at all costs. Chapter 5. The Final Sacrifice. Frost and Snowflake reach the edge of the ice shelf, but their path is blocked by a wide expanse of open water. The storm rages around them, making every step perilous. "Papa, what do we do? We can't cross this," Snowflake desperately said. "We need to find a way." "Stay close, Snowflake," Frost, looking around, said. They edge along the cliff, searching for a narrower crossing. Suddenly, a massive wave crashes into the ice, breaking it apart. Frost grabs Snowflake and pulls her back to safety. "Papa, I'm scared," Snowflake, crying, said. "I'm here, Snowflake. I'll always be here for you," Frost, holding her close, said. As the ice continues to break, Frost spots a small piece of floating ice that could carry Snowflake to safety. He knows what he must do. "Snowflake, listen to me. You need to get on that ice floe and hold on tight. It will take you to safety," Frost firmly said. "No, Papa, I won't leave you," Snowflake, panicking, said. "You must, Snowflake. I'll be right behind you. Trust me," Frost, with tears in his eyes, said. As the ice floe drifts away, another wave crashes into the ice shelf, sweeping Frost into the freezing water. He struggles to stay afloat, his strength fading. Snowflake watches in horror as her father disappears beneath the waves. The storm rages on, but she holds on to the ice floe, carried by the current to an uncertain future. Chapter 6. The Sunrise. Snowflake is alone on the ice floe, looking back at the chaos and the storm when she last saw Frost. The first rays of sunlight on the horizon broke through the storm clouds and shed a warm glow over the cold water. Part of Frost's body floated on the surface, his eyes barely open, the sound of his rapid breathing in the background. Snowflake spots Frost and paddles desperately towards him as he clings to a small piece of ice. Frost joins Snowflake on the ice. Both are battered and bruised, but both are still alive. They look out at the rising sun.